Hello, my hair looks even worse than normal. It is Saturday and it's about 8 o'clock. I just drank a cup of coffee. I'm out of double espresso pods. Nespresso pods. I found this one that I love so much, and I'm gonna go actually to the store in Dallas and get more because they don't sell them on Amazon, and I'll show you which ones. But I've just been in a super big iced latte thing, and so all I have now is coffee and a bunch of decaf coffees. I don't know why I did that to myself, but I actually like this one. This one, I didn't know they came out with this like weird line that was like vitamin B12. I don't know if that really like even transfers in the caffeine, but I don't need more B12. I take a vitamin, but honestly, I just like that these are the only ones that I can drink black. I like black coffee, but for some reason, espresso, I don't know if you feel like this, like I feel like their coffee doesn't taste good black. It has a weird taste, but these I would buy again just to have them black. So I'm sad that I'm not gonna get a lot of protein because I'm just having this black. I did have 1 cup of cream and like a teaspoon of sugar, just because I was like going through like a sweet latte detox, but honestly it like wasn't even worth the 100 or whatever calories that I just consumed. So I'm just gonna do this one and we'll just not freak out about not doing a lot of protein. Bring you over to the couch so I don't have to like crouch like a gremlin. Hold on. So oh no, I just bit my thing. So I've just been up kind of like doing nothing for the past hour. You haven't really missed much. I've been kind of like journaling, but I also kind of watched The Leftovers, is that what it is? And then I kind of got bored. I'm in like a rut of TV shows. And so now I'm watching a YouTube video from Brittany Backgate. I've loved her forever, but it's also kind of boring me. So I'm gonna make a grocery list. I love Blue Zones, and this is their new American cookbook. I actually don't like it as much as their original cookbook. The recipes in here I think are just like super complicated. Their other recipe book is a lot more simple. So I mean, this like all of these things have like 20 ingredients, and I don't cook enough to use all the ingredients, so I'm just gonna go through it for like inspiration and then figure out how to like downplay the ingredients. But yeah, we'll go over the daily plan in a minute. Okay, so agenda for today. It's about 9:30. We're gonna go to the farmer's market. We go every Saturday. I'm gonna see if I can get some eggs from the farmer there because nobody has any eggs because of bird flu. So I'm gonna see if it was like a local place or they may be more protected against it. We'll also have to return our compost. I'm gonna try to get mushrooms. There's a mushroom person there, and oh my gosh, their mushrooms are so good. Also going to, priorities are farmer's market, workout, go see my friend. So I'm gonna go on an hour walk with David and then strength train. If we have time, it'd be great to go to the grocery store. If not, I can just do Instacart or we can go at some point during the week. And then also going to Dallas to go see a friend from North Carolina. We try to meet up about like once a month. And she lives in Plano, which is like on the other side of Dallas compared to me. So we're gonna do lip gloss making and then go back to her sister-in-law's house for a little bit. So that'll be the day. As far as eating, I'm probably gonna end up eating out possibly breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but probably lunch and dinner because I don't have any time to really make anything, nor do I like wanna make the time. So whenever you are eating out a lot, what you want to do, or at least what I do, is make sure I'm getting a lot of fruits and vegetables in every time you eat, because you can never know how high calorie things are when you eat out. And we can probably guarantee that it's going to be higher in calorie than what you would even think. So what I personally do and what I kind of recommend to people is to just go for something that you know is going to be low calorie if it's not your special meal. Last night was my like special meal. I kind of have like one special meal a week where I try not to care too much about like the calories and stuff, because one meal a week really isn't gonna ruin anything. But going back to normal, if we're having a normal day, we want to try to just make sure that you're eating a lot of produce when you can. So that's what I'm gonna do when I eat out for these meals. So you'll be able to see that. I'm feeling pretty good today. It's Saturday. I'm trying not to overwhelm myself with a lot of things. Normally on Saturdays, they end up being like not super fun because I'm like, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, and then I like end up scheduling out my whole day, and it's just not very fun. So because I am going to Dallas, it's probably gonna be like most of my day because it's about, I mean, it takes about 30 minutes to get to Dallas city limits, but where I'm going is gonna be about, it says it's gonna take me 45 to 50 minutes to get to this place. So I'm trying not to overwhelm myself the rest of the day. I would love to be able to take a shower and blow out my hair, but if not, that's fine. I'll just do it in the morning because I guess it doesn't look like super bad. And I'd love to go to the grocery store, but we're not going to stress about that either. One thing that has definitely helped my mental health and helped me not to overeat or not feel motivated to work out is just by trying to take things a little slower. I know that we don't have to get everything done, and especially fun things don't have to get done. That's one thing I've had to remind myself. But trying to pick like a couple of big things that I want to get done that day, and then if the other things happen, they happen. So again, for me today, it's walk, strength training, because I know that'll make me feel better. It is go to the farmer's market because I love going, and it's kind of like going to the grocery store, and I have to return my compost bucket because it's filled. And then also we have to go see my friend because I already said I would. So the other things I'm just going to let go. Even though I really want to go to the grocery store, it's gonna be okay because we're not gonna get stressed out about it. We can go another day, and that's something that I have been working on for my mental health. But let's go, let's do all the things. Counts as serving vegetables. So when I normally look for something to count as a serving of vegetables, what I'm looking for is it really high in calories, and is it also high in fiber? Because if it's too high in calories, I would say it wouldn't really count as a vegetable. It still is probably going to be a vegetable, but it's just hard when you're not tracking anymore because it's like going to really add up. So something like a potato, I wouldn't really count it as a vegetable in terms of kind of like how I do weight loss. But we want it to be high in fiber. So let's see. So it's 160 calories for 2 ounces, which is kind of high for vegetables. Normally vegetables is like 30 calories, but I don't know how much 2 ounces would be. The fiber, there's 3 grams of fiber, so that's pretty good. Like anything over 2 grams is probably going to pass as a vegetable for me. Let's see where all the calories are coming from. There's not a lot of carbs. There is, I guess, mostly fat. Yeah. So, oh, and 5 grams of protein. That's actually really good. So, yeah, I would say this counts as a serving of vegetables, as long as you don't also do like juice and like other dried fruits, because we also want water in our vegetables. So I ended up killing 2 birds with 1 stone and walked to Whole Foods. It's about a 23-minute walk there. I got my latte. They only had whole milk and they only had vanilla syrup, so it's likely a lot higher calorie than what I normally make, which is why I don't enjoy buying lattes out, because it tastes sweeter, and it's whole milk, so there's probably a lot more fat and a lot more sugar, but it's okay. I got some lunch that I'll show you. I got a little bit more groceries for the week, but now I'm trying to decide. My friend wants to meet 30 minutes earlier. Kind of cutting it close, like going to the gym. And I still want to go to the Nespresso store. Thank goodness it's like really close for where we're meeting. I'm trying to decide in my head like what's going to make me feel better. I'm not opposed to just skipping the gym today. But I feel like I'll feel better if I go and at least do like 20 minutes. So if I don't go right now, I really feel like I'm not going to end up going later in the day. But I might, because I don't have anything to do tonight. So maybe I will. I always just tell myself, you can at least go for 20 minutes. If it's like an hour-long thing, I'm always like, I'm not going to do that. But if you break it down to 20 minutes, then I feel like I'm going to be more likely to go. So I'll just get back and decide. I'll decide if I want to take a break and then drive to Dallas or do it on the way after. I'm going to quickly show you what I got from the grocery store, and then we got to look a little bit more presentable and go and eat lunch all in about 10 minutes. So quickly, we didn't get a whole lot. I mostly got like a lot of vegetables and stuff. So I'm going to make a kale, or I have a bean soup in the freezer, and kale goes in it as well to kind of boost more fiber, more fruits and vegetables, more vitamins and minerals. I also got, this is my favorite lettuce at the moment. It's butter lettuce. It's pretty cheap. It's like $2 for a head. But I'll honestly probably eat the whole thing with just dressing and cheese. I've been eating it for a while, so you probably saw it in another video. It's citrus season, so I did get a couple of navel oranges. They are on sale, and I like them for breakfast in the morning lately. This is what I'm gonna eat for lunch. It's a heirloom bean and uncured ham soup. So beans are a vegetable and a protein kind of mixed in one. There are a ton of fiber in beans, so if you ever have problems getting in fiber, check out beans. This is great from Whole Foods. It's their soup that's pre-made. And I'm not super hungry because I had that latte and it was actually pretty filling. And I'm also just kind of like stressed because I don't have a lot of time to go. But I'm gonna force myself to have this because I don't think I'll have another opportunity to eat. And it's concentrated amount of calories, so it's actually pretty good for a moment like this where you don't have like a whole lot of time. You're getting protein in, you're getting a vegetable in, tons of fiber. So recommend something like this if you're in a hurry. More spinach for my breakfast egg situation. Yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna heat this up and then we're gonna go drive to Dallas. I gotta get ready, but I'm also, my phone's charging, but I'm eating a banana because I'm still kind of hungry and I want a fast food. In my opinion, fruits are like the original fast food because it's shelf stable and it's okay that there's sugar in it because it also kind of combined with fiber, so it's going to break down a little bit slower compared to eating just like added sugar. I think there's a lot of confusion when it comes to bananas and fruits for that reason.
For you, the easiest way is just mashing it all together, just kind of squishing it all.
And then we ended up doing another week. Oh my gosh! That's wow, fresh and clean.
Okay, so a lot of days have passed. It's actually Tuesday, January 24th. Like, I can't figure out how to make this day. Leaning up against my water bottle. And I got home. So I'm just going to kind of like talk you through what I ate for dinner and the rest of the day. So I got home pretty late, way later than I intended to, but it was good. I had a lot of like girl chat, and which was really necessary and needed, but I got home around like 10:30 and then just kind of went to bed. But what I ended up eating for dinner, I didn't really have a plan. When I got there, surprisingly, our host had a lot of really awesome food and put out a lot of vegetables and dip, cheese, all the different little charcuterie things. So I tried to fill up most of my plate with vegetables and got some cheese and crackers and a little bit of chocolate covered almonds. But when I went back again, I tried to get mostly a lot of hummus and vegetables just to show you that
any situation you're in, you can still try to fill up on fruits and vegetables, which are going to be lower calorie foods, but you can still celebrate those other foods as well. And then that was kind of it. We ended up going back to her place again and getting a little bit more food, and I just grabbed a couple more chocolate almonds and a little bit more hummus and vegetables. The hummus she picked was so good. And that's kind of like all I ate that day. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, like and subscribe. I'm on a roll with these What I Eat in a Days. Are actually pretty fun for me to film, so subscribe for more.